everybody, I'm Will.
And I'm Rachel.
And I'm Kristin.
And this is So I'm Watching The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Reunion Part 4.
Yeah.
This is how much I don't care. I'm in my pajamas.
A bitch is tired.
A bitch is tired.
So we're going to watch them all give Erica the third degree.
Again?
Yes, nonstop. Hence why a bitch is tired.
We were done last week.
No. That was the third week.
No, out of the gate. The first questions were about her.
I bet you they're going to ask if she feels bad for the victims.
Or if she knew about any of it beforehand.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
So, let's see how this plays out.
Erica did not know anything about what Tom was doing.
I don't think she. I really never thought she. I never thought she. I don't think Tom already told her anything.
But I have a question which has bothered me. Where's your anger towards him?
You think I don't have any because you haven't seen it?
No,
or I haven't shown enough in anger here today? What do you want me to do? Am I angry now enough for you?
Yeah, that's too much.
When the women ask you questions that seem fairly reasonable, you lash out at them.
Absolutely. I'm lashing out at everyone, Andy, and why wouldn't I?
But understand what's going
Those
on.
shoes,
Then
though, are-
why is it normal for them to ask the question?
And you were being accused of doing all of these things.
I would be furious.
Then thank you.
But if it was my friends asking me, I would try to make them understand.
But
I'm
constant.
isolating them.
Well, I'm
Constant.
isolated them.
You just bit Crystal's head off.
She just told me I
Constant.
wasn't angry enough
She was asking you if you're angry at him because she didn't know.
because she didn't feel it.
No, because you haven't.
But no one said, I think you're not angry enough.
Yeah, they
It's
have.
not about
Well, not in
you.
that moment.
I don't think these women are asking you questions in a way that they're against you. I think they're trying.
Look, at Kyle's dinner, I was very controlled about what I said. That was in the LA Times article that you so thoroughly read. And I was very hurt by what I saw you say.
I do think she's taking it out
Is she?
on them.
Erica.
Question, but I don't want to take that as not caring about you.
Her earring.
Hold on.
She's not the person closest to you.
No, but you are, and you and your husband, were just having a great old time laughing at my life.
It was actually very funny.
When it first came out, ladies, that people were alleging that Erica's.
So I am largely on her side. However,
what was going through your mind?
she's giving me so much when I'm mad and have no one but my mom or like my brother to take it out on. I think she could be more gracious with them.
The LA Times article. No, that wasn't the gossip. It was less than 24 hours that Sutton had asked to meet at my house.
I don't want my name in an article that's associated with Erica.
I'm here if you've lost all your money, you know.
Yes, so they like did have a powwow without
I didn't know
her.
that.
Where when they all
And
showed up to
your
the next
reaction
dinner,
to that
they
meeting
were
was
like, well,
what?
we talked the other day.
Did any of you hear that Tom was having money problems?
I had heard something. I didn't know if it's true. Andy knows as much as I do.
What do you know?
Sorry, Andy.
We had heard something from the same person a few years ago,
And what was it?
that he was in financial trouble.
Oh, are they like
Comes
just
me
straight up not allowed to talk about Bethany Frankel anymore?
No, they're being careful.
Like, how are you paying right now for...
Oh, they fixed Garcelle's earring.
There were a lot of people on Twitter, including Camille Grammer, who think that you deliberately chose not to wear waterproof mascara on your hike with Kyle. We all know you always wear waterproof mascara. Did you
I'm sorry,
say that
but-
because you were going...
And I certainly don't need someone from the side who's no longer on this show.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna take Erica over Camille any day.
Yeah.
Why did you not wear waterproof mascara
You know
that
what,
day?
Why does it fucking matter?
Many different makeup artists.
And
Also,
If I'm out of my waterproof mascara, do I tell my customer that I'm
Lots
using
of
regular?
reports
Fuck no. I just put it on.
Disbarred
And
from
also-
California federal court.
So-
He's moved to an assisted living.
Assume maybe she did. Since when has an aesthetic been a crime?
Yeah.
Since when is going for the...
Have you expressed your anger with him?
Yes, I have. I've asked him how he could put me in this position.
Have you asked him if he did it?
I asked him why.
Why would you? It's not okay.
I kind of hate
Why
Kyle's
would you
hair. It
leave
looks so stupid.
But also, I love it. It's just paying like early
The aesthetic,
2000s.
His dollars.
So I love... Kyle's kind of my favorite, but this is not her best showing.
This is not a good look. Do you love Sutton's eyeshadow?
I said that she was my best dressed.
The big bombshell
For this?
in the LA Times article.
No, I like Garcelle.
That $20 million. The allegation is that spending was money that Tom stole from others. And your reaction to that is...
And that's probably
This is
$32
a
lipstick.
very long.
I have to assume that if you thought Tom was involved in any impropriety, you would not have come out with the song Expensive.
I wouldn't have been on a reality TV show.
That's what I.
Okay, let's be clear here.
You're smart. You wouldn't be here.
But I wouldn't.
I know.
Because you can't hide like this. What do you want me to do? Like, I'm very human.
Well, it's the heavy that we were worried about.
But wait a minute. At Christmas dinner, I didn't do enough. I clearly wasn't angry enough. I wasn't mad enough. So I cannot win here.
Coming up...
I am an adult.
It didn't seem like that.
You were being a bitchy
She loves that word.
Premium data that can slow down based on how much smartphone data you use. That's right. Get 5G in more places all across America. And better value on a plan built...
That is not what he sounds like.
Hello, everyone. My mom doesn't feed me enough. It's not true. I feed him 4 times a day. A robot does. Why does she have to specifically say, is she mad or is she mad at Tom? If someone's like, are you mad? I'm going to assume that means she's mad at Tom.
She could be mad at all of the media. She could be mad at the lawsuits. She could be mad at the
It helps
situation.
people understand.
Also, I mean, yes, I would be furious at my husband if he did something that put me in this type of peril, but I would be angry at a lot of other things too. I think it's a reasonable question for clarification.
Barry from Long Island said, I'm so disappointed in so many of you when it comes to questioning Erica. Crystal, you were quiet. Kyle, you were a kiss-ass. Dorit, you were duplicitous. Why didn't any of you ask the tough questions?
No, I was just wondering if you apologized to her
For what?
for that dinner at Kathy's.
No.
You're not going to.
Not tonight.
I like that. Not tonight.
Do you know what I mean by that? Let me explain.
I don't think anybody knew what you meant.
Okay, well, I'm about to tell you. Everyone on this show.
Yeah, but I'm coming for you has such a different connotation than I won't help you how you're not helping me. It's like, I'll drown you versus I'll let you drown. Those are different. One is murder.
Coming for you.
In Potomac, it had been a conversation. In Atlanta, it had been a conversation. In New York, it would have been a conversation. It's only in Beverly Hills that everybody's so precious.
Garcelle said, what does that mean? And they...
Elva from Bakersfield said that if she had been threatened like that...
I don't like that they're reading the tweets.
You scared... You did. You hired security.
For a week, I did, yeah.
Okay.
What's your reaction to that?
I don't know what
Okay,
I'm gonna do. Oh, okay.
The level of questioning of Lisa Vanderpump regarding...
But she ran away and I didn't. She couldn't answer the bell. I did.
She did. She didn't show up to the reunion.
Oh, really?
Her last season.
Oh,
That's why I'm watching that season, and I started watching it so I could watch the reunion.
This is as good as it gets.
So,
okay.
I am largely on Erica's side, but I think she's too hot.
It's like,
Yeah, no, she's done.
I understand why she's angry and everything, but she is coming at all of them at an 11. And, I mean, I know that we're all mixed on Sutton, and I have not watched the whole season, but, like, act like an adult. She's, saying cunt and all this stuff, and it's just, like, it's not helping. It's not helping. All the reason that people are annoyed is because she is acting like there was no wrongdoing on the part of her family. Just because she didn't do it doesn't mean her husband didn't do it. And even if she didn't know about it, she is acting so inappropriately after the fact. And I understand that she's been asked all of this stuff a million times, but this is not the type of attitude you need to be bringing to something if you want people to have sympathy for you, because my sympathy is dwindling. Like, I don't believe she knew about it, and I believe she's angry. I believe all of that, but this is not the way to act in public.
So the way why I still am kind of like now I'm kind of like you need to stop now. Like at this point you need to be like timeout.
Well, she's acting out at this point.
Yeah.
Her feelings were hurt, and
she's like a toddler who is too tired and won't take a nap.
So then that's on Andy's bad because he should be the one, which I know it's
he is supposed to be a moderator.
I know, but like this is good TV or whatever, but it's also damaging and damning. But why wouldn't you be like, let's go ahead and take a break?
Yeah.
And I'm sure she'd be like, I don't want to take a break. And be like, no, we're going to take a break. And everyone's going to go chill out.
Let's get you some almonds.
Yeah.
It's something that bothers me because
juice.
Because I feel like with the exception of Kyle, literally right there, I feel like I haven't heard the phrase, I'm sorry, or I regret that, or I don't like how that, blah, blah, blah. And I think there could be just like 25% more of that.
Yeah.
Like, I think she could be like, I was hurt and I acted out. And while I stand by a lot of the sentiment, you know, like I stand by the thought, I shouldn't have said it that way, or...
Because also...
Maybe if we take some time, because and for me, my priority, and maybe this is naive of me, but my priority is actually these women being friends. So I do want to get to a place where they are friends again.
Well, that's the other thing for me, too, is like how she's doubling down on the things she said to Sutton, which were phrased as a threat.
It was mafia talk.
Phrased as a direct threat, and for her to be like, well, I would just...
It'd be a shame if anything happened to that family of yours.
And for her to come back now and be like, well, I just meant that I won't help you in the future. And it's like, no, you literally said, I'm coming for you and your family. That's a whole different vibe. Like, that's not the same. And it's not even that, because if you say something in the heat of the moment, whatever, but it's like the doubling down on it is where I'm like, I don't know how you're getting through life like this. And it's not that I have zero sympathy. It's just that the more she doubles down on everything, the less I am like, I can't keep the sympathy up for you.
The other girls also threw Sutton to the wolves.
I'm sure.
Like, they were like, well, Sutton has something to say.
She's an easy whipping boy.
Listen, you know what you did in Del Mar? What? You pretended to be my friend.
It's just been long.
It was really weird.
No, actually.
And then, like, the next day, she acted like it didn't happen.
And you know what?
It was so weird. What'd she say?
She said, that's called her a liar, basically.
That's playing your ass? See, this is this behavior.
Such a big
Just because you didn't say that he had the brain thing at the same time, that is still lying.
Well, no.
No, it's not.
Withholding.
He's protected.
The thing is, Erica, sometimes it's okay to lie when you're protecting something.
I'm not
I
lying.
get that.
And first off, you weren't even in our group years ago.
I know, but you told the story.
You're saying you just left things out. Well, Robbie from Redondo Beach said, Rinna, you said Erica...
What a segue!
Because she's dealing
Professional
with
person, Andy
Yolanda's
Cohen.
health. Did aliens take over your body? Please explain yourself.
No, aliens have not taken over my body.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I mean,
say
you wouldn't
this.
know
I'm
from that
gonna Number one, I feel horrible about what happened with Yolanda.
I don't know. A lot of shit's coming out about how she is with her children and their spouses.
Who is Yolanda?
That was
Hadid.
wrong on every level.
Oh, well.
And I'm really sorry that happened. So treacherous. Well, Kim, you have to know that
Carney Wilson?
Yeah.
I think that's the thing is...
No.
We're going to be right back.
She's hurt and she's choosing to manifest it through anger.
Yeah.
He looks so stupid.
I think you can't get over the diamonds.
Well, you said all the different cities are holding something different, but it still looks stupid. They're like holding it like Rachel holds the baby and fucking friends.
No, I think they could be more gracious with her, and I think she could be more gracious with them.
Yeah, so when I was gonna say before, I mean, so when like she started telling them stories piecemeal, it was very chill. It was very like, fuck it now, and it still just like wasn't enough. She's being cold. She's being calculated, and at that point, she's kind of like, whatever. So then it's like, okay, so now I'm mad, but so when she said before she wasn't doing enough and now she's doing too much, and so it's just like, well, what do you want from me?
And I 100% get that. How it's like, well, you're not mad enough, and now you're mad in the wrong way. 100%. I'm on her team with that, where it's like, I can't win. Nothing I do for you guys is good enough. I just still think this is not the answer.
No. Again, I think she, like how you said, that she is an overstimulated toddler at this point. So then I wish someone would step in and be like, let's go take a nap for like 10 minutes. And then, like, I don't think that she was right and like threatening Sutton, but also like, what is she gonna really fucking do?
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Like, Sutton was definitely, she should not have hired security.
No.
That seemed pretty stupid.
No, she should have been like, okay. Yeah, sure. Because it's just like, you really think. And so, yeah. But, you know, she was right when she was like, everyone's being so fucking precious about it. But yeah, I mean, she is, you guys are correct. And like, she's right and she's wrong. So, and that's the thing. And it's like, she's not 100% correct, but I'm also not going to be like, I don't fucking believe her. She's being such a fucking crazy cunt right now.
So those things are not, those don't correlate. Yeah. I can think she's a crazy bitch and still believe her.
Yeah.
Those don't equal each other.
I don't know. I've been in a really interesting place like that, and I've done things that probably were not great either.
Yeah,
but I also was like, not in my right mind. But I also had people around me, because I surrounded myself with people that were like, maybe don't do that.
Maybe chill.
Maybe go cry instead. It's like, this felt like a good idea at the time. I actually don't really like any of the looks this reunion. I'm wondering if her legal counsel is like on set.
Can someone please back me the up on what I'm saying?
They're all agreeing with you.
We're agreeing with you.
What a bitch.
Why are you smiling at me?
Because you're a piece of work.
That was directed at Andy Cohen.
Yeah.
Not Erica.
Well, one car flipped over. You said Tom and your son. Yes, my son rolled his car. Tom's was this way and was away from the car. So
You found him after he was unconscious for 10
And now I have more questions.
actually 9 because I went back and
That's
did
what
the
this
math.
season has
Actually
been
9.
like.
Is there a police report?
He did. He drove off a cliff, and her
But
son rolled
he
his car.
called you, or
He
they
called.
found? Why did you say, by the way, that he was allegedly unconscious for 12 hours?
He was unconscious for 12 hours. I mean, the head injury that
Allegedly,
he
yeah.
had.
Right, yeah.
What the fuck does that mean?
Because you got in trouble with
I
your
got in
lawyer.
trouble with my lawyers for talking too much, yes.
Wow.
Look, this whole
Exactly
thing is
as I
surreal.
said.
It is completely true. And by the way, of course,
Why was it snowing where your son was?
we're not
Isn't
gonna
she
get into
amazing?
I love Kathy Hilton.
And look, Erica has cooperated. Erica has done everything she can.
Is Erica in the room with us
Erica's
right now?
always day after
Fancy Drew, what about you?
Yeah.
Fancy
Some
Drew?
questions that I wanted to.
What about you, Crystal?
No, I'm done.
You're good?
I'm sorry I bit your head off.
It's okay.
I think the other thing is this is a conversation. This was a one conversation that lasted for several hours that they've broken up over a month. I'm in
30 minutes of pure Erica every single time.
I'm in between because she's doing a very, very vinegar thing where I think honey might be more effective.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I am of the honey persuasion, absolutely. But I mean, I understand to a point, but no, this last episode they needed to send her
Ring
to
her,
her. She needed to break.
Well, if it's even remotely in chronological order, this is the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they do the end of the thing. Where they go around and
They do the end of the thing?
Sorry. I did the thing where I left in the middle. They do the one thing that they liked about the season, or the rose and thorn of the season. Wow, that was a journey to get there. Really went to the bottom of the ravine and just got pulled right back out of it.
You were there for 12 hours, allegedly.
Yeah.
So, if you could redo one thing from this year, what would it be?
Well, definitely my conversation with Crystal. Just listen.
Dorit,
Her people had a talk with her, and it worked.
I came here with an open heart. I honored my commitment. I stood up for myself. And that's all I can do.
I mean,
I appreciate you asking me the tough questions.
Credit there.
That's fair.
Letting me tell my
Such
story.
a tacky set.
Whether
It's Kathy's backyard.
Oh my god, really?
Well, like, it's staged to look
okay.
like her backyard. Well, I was gonna say, I was like, did we have any final talking points?
I'm glad it's over. I'm tired.
I really enjoyed this.
I'm glad.
You have like a 4-week finale.
But
seems
it
like
was-
too much.
It was a marathon at the end.
Yeah. I'm done. I'm ready for my sandwich and my silver wraparound thing at the end. The end of the marathon.
I was like, I mean, I too am ready for a sandwich and a silver wrap, but
That's like what happens when you're in a car accident in cold weather.
No, they do it at the end of the marathons.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
when one of the contestants was in a car accident.
Google that. Hold on.
They might be in shock.
No, I really enjoyed the show. Considering that the reunion was the thing I was most excited for, it was probably my least favorite part, but
Yeah. Yeah, see? Marathon runners in the summer
Okay.
like it.
okay.
Maybe it's so that your muscles don't tighten up, so you like keep some warmth around you.
Yeah.
Okay,
well, that was the Real Housewives of Orange County, season 11. And
Beverly Hills.
did I say Orange County?
Yeah.
Did I say it earlier?
You said it,
you said it the other day.
Yeah. I don't remember what about.
Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills.
That was weird. Yeah. It's Beverly Hills. And we did an episode catching up on like 1 through like
10.
18.
Yeah.
And then we like covered it from there. But so yeah, let us know. I will probably be back. When does this come back? Does this air yearly or is
Yeah, oh yeah.
so